MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Jared Sands looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know that fifth inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lucius Alexander. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Still 1-2. Fouled away. On the ground near home. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
On the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next up, Pokey Russell. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1.
3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ralph James. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Sands. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware, individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong, this team's going to play in October. And once you get to October, anything can happen.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And you can already tell he's got his sights set on a batting title with a batting average of over 400 in his last 10 games here. But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Angel Stadium. It's now 1-0 Texas. Zach Wolves is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
First delivery to him.
The right fielder.
Marcellus Bain is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Hey, Dero, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now. They've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Next to stand in is Mike Trout. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jared.
Ready now for LA, Jared Walsh trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Max Stassi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2, here it is.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2, here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Alexander will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Eric Chi, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The first baseman, Eric Chi.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Down and
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate now, Sean Shaw. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Larry Flores. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Kevin Gray, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0.
Ball. Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2-1 to count. From the stretch. Ball 3.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate is Zach Rowe. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. In now is Anthony Rendon. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. Now the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2, here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jorge Polanco stands in as he looks at a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Shaw gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Situate the time of people's dreams. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Lucius Alexander. He bounced out last time up.
Alexander.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Pokey Russell is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Ralph James. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So now to the plate, Jared Sands. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1 Texas. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Justin Upton.
The designated hitter, Justin.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Right fielder looking up. Gone! Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Marcellus Bain. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back. Second base.
Digging in will be David Fletcher. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
1 ball. No
Bases
strike.
are empty. 1 man out. That evens it up. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California, and we are tied 2-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Eric Chi. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Sean Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Larry Flores, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Walsh stands in at an even 6 feet, throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. At the plate now, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No.
Into the box, Kevin Gray. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
To the plate now, Zach Rowe runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Up next to the Rangers.
Now to bat, Lucius Alexander struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
High in the air down the right field line. Russell is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
And now in the box, Jorge Polanco, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Justin Upton now, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Chi's got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 5, all even at 2-2.
Tell me what you want, what you really